Hello. I'm Camilla. Camilla Martina. What's your name?
Hi Camila, I'm John. John Harris.
Do you work here in Los Angeles, John?
Well, I work in Los Angeles, but I don't live in Los Angeles. I live in New York.
And what is your job?
I'm an actor. What's your job, Camila? Do you work in Los Angeles?
Yes, I do. I work in a big hotel near here.
That's interesting. What do you do at the hotel?
I'm the events manager.
What do you mean?
I organize and oversee various events and conferences.
And do you enjoy it?
It's a pretty busy job, but I enjoy it.
I think so.
Have you ever stayed at our hotel, John?
I might have, actually. I stay in a lot of hotels when I'm filming, so it's possible.
It's the Grand Vista Hotel.
Oh, yes, I think I have stayed there.
It's quite popular for business conferences and celebrity events.
It's a beautiful place. Do you ever meet any interesting people while working there?
All the time. We get a lot of high-profile guests.
Definitely.
It's one of the perks of the job. How about you? Have you worked with anyone famous recently?
I just finished filming a movie with Sandra Bullock.
And what is it like working with her?
She's amazing to work with, so professional and down to earth.
That sounds incredible. What's the movie about?
It's a romantic comedy about two people who accidentally swap their phones and end up entangled in each other's lives.
I can't wait to see it. I'm fascinating for romantic films.
Really?
Yeah.
So, I bet you will enjoy this one.
I hope so.
So, do you have to travel a lot for your work?
Yes, I do. It's exciting but also exhausting at times.
Oh. It's really great.
I get to see a lot of new places, though.
Yes. Traveling all over the world.
How about you? Do you ever travel for your job?
Occasionally, yes. Mostly for conferences or to scout new locations for events.
That's the life we choose.
But I love traveling, so I try to fit in some personal trips whenever I can.
Me too.
That's great. Do you have any favorite places you've visited?
I absolutely loved visiting Paris last year. The city is so beautiful and full of history.
Paris is wonderful.
How about you? Any favorite filming locations?
One of my favorite locations has to be New Zealand.
Did you go for work or pleasure?
We filmed there for a few months, and the landscapes are just breathtaking.
I've always wanted to visit New Zealand. It looks stunning in photos and movies.
You definitely should.
Maybe one day I'll get the chance.
It's an experience you'll never forget.
I think so.
So, do you have any big events coming up at the hotel?
Yes, we're hosting a major tech conference next month.
Oh, I can't imagine how much work you will have.
It's a lot of work, but I'm excited about it. What about you? Any new projects on the horizon?
I'm about to start working on a new TV series. It's a drama set in the 1920s.
Excellent! You actors never stop.
I'm looking forward to diving into that era and the character I'll be playing.
That sounds fascinating. I love period dramas. It must be fun to immerse yourself in a different time period.
It really is. The costumes, the sets, everything feels like stepping back in time.
It sounds like it will be.
I think it's going to be a great show.
I'll definitely keep an eye out for it.
You won't regret.
Do you find it challenging to switch between different roles and genres?
It can be challenging, but that's part of what makes it exciting.
Really?
Each role is a new adventure, and I love exploring different characters and stories.
What can I say?
Do you find your work at the hotel challenging?
Definitely. Each event has its own unique set of challenges.
And how do you solve it?
There's always a lot of pressure to make sure everything runs smoothly. But I thrive on that.
I can imagine.
I just keep things interesting.
It sounds like you have to be very organized and good at problem solving.
Yes, that's crucial.
What would you say is the most challenging part of your job?
Probably handling last-minute changes.
Does it happen a lot?
They happen all the time, and you have to think on your feet to keep everything on track.
I can relate to that. On set, things can change in an instant, and you have to be ready to adapt.
Exactly. Flexibility is key.
Do you have a team that helps you with all the events?
Yes, I have an amazing team. We work closely together, and everyone has their own strengths.
That sounds like a great environment to work in.
It really is. We support each other through the busy times. How about you? Do you prefer working alone or as part of a team?
I enjoy both. Acting is often a collaborative effort, and I love working with other talented people.
That makes sense.
But I also appreciate moments when I can focus on my character and process alone.
It must be rewarding to see a project come together after all the hard work.
Absolutely. There's nothing like the feeling of watching the final product and knowing you were part of that.
I can imagine. Seeing an event run smoothly and knowing we pulled it off successfully gives me a similar feeling.
It's those moments that make all the effort worthwhile, right?
Definitely. Do you have any hobbies or interests outside of work?
I love hiking and exploring nature. It helps me unwind and recharge.
That sounds wonderful. I enjoy cooking in my spare time. Trying out new recipes is a lot of fun for me.
That's great. What's your favorite dish to cook?
I love making Italian dishes, especially pasta. There's something comforting about it.
Italian food is the best. Maybe you can share a recipe with me sometime.
I'd love to. And you can tell me about some good hiking trails.
It's a deal.
It's been really nice talking to you, John.
Likewise, Camilla. Maybe we'll bump into each other again, whether at your hotel or somewhere else in this busy city.
That would be great. Have a wonderful day.
You too, Camilla. Take care.